So, hello YouTubers, just a very quick ride out on the bike. I've just been doing some work on it, so just testing everything's tickety-boo basically. At the moment I'm a little concerned because the miles to go indicator on my dash isn't reading anything at the moment. And I'm hoping that's just got to do with the battery being disconnected at one point. Let's hope so anyway. Maybe it'll start working while we're out on this little ride here. But I'm just going to go for a quick nip up to the aerodrome. All I've been doing is I've been putting a phone charger or a USB charging point on the bike. I've used the what they call it again, what's that mount called? I can't even remember the name of the mount. Terrible. Quad lock, that's it. I've installed the quad lock phone charging thing. It just goes underneath it. At the moment I'm using it to power up my GoPro Hero 5 session. Hopefully everything's working from that point of view. Bit of a hard job, like, I have to say. Bit of an absolute pain, like taking all the body off the bike just to thread the wire through, you know, neatly. But I'll give you the deke at what I've done when I stop at the aerodrome. Yeah. So as I say, it's just a phone, well, phone charger that I've installed on the bike. So problems wise, there shouldn't be anything. I'm sure I've got all my panels on and fired up. I've checked the lights; they're working. So everything should be okay, hopefully. But I still I haven't got miles to go out of the, what do you call it? Like, I had to set the date and time and everything on it as well, although the next service date was still on it. And obviously the odometer was all still okay. But the trip was okay, but I have reset that. Anyway, I'm coming up to 5 miles now, so hopefully it'll start to kick in. I don't know how it works, like, but you'd have thought something like 5 miles or thereabouts it would start to do some sort of calculation. Failing that, I'm gonna have to take it into the shop, or at least ask the whatchamacallit about it anyway, the mechanic, if he's got any ideas. Please start giving us a reading, otherwise I'm going to be worrying. Like, I've had nothing off apart from the panels, the side panels and stuff. I can't imagine that I've managed to dislodge a wire or anything. you know, from under the tank like. The road's closed, is it? Strange. Still nothing on the miles to go. I'm worried. I'm worried. Anyway, we'll go and park up, have a cigarette and what have you. Yeah, there we have it. So there you can see the phone mount, the quad lock phone mount, and underneath it, that's the charger. That's the red seat that I got. And you see it's pretty neat. Yeah, I think I fed the wires down this side of the bike, the right hand side of the bike, and then under the seat. I'll give you a look under the seat actually. Just pop that phone back on there. So there we have it. As you can see, it's like an SAE connector. What I might do, because I wound up taking the whatchamacallit off the battery optimizer, I might get a splitter for that and get a connector, an SAE connector, just to charge it up, because they are available. Like, as you can see, I've just got it quite loose at the moment around here. I'll put a couple of on it, but yeah, it follows the loom up till about here. Yeah, so like I say, a bit of a pain in the arse of a job, like, you know, taking panels off, more connectors than you could shake the proverbial bloody stick at. Seriously, like. Yeah, so that's how the bike looks at the moment with the red seat and stuff. You see, it is an improvement, like, rather than having the grey flashes on it. So I'll see you shortly. I'm going to have a cigarette and we'll get back to you shortly. Take care. Right, so we've had a tab and we're just going to head home. Still nothing from the miles to go section of my dash. I hope there isn't a problem with it, like maybe it just needs time to start calculating itself, I don't know, like, but trip meter's working alright, like. Strangely enough, as is the average miles to the gallon. You know, just makes you wonder what's going on, like. You know, the warning lights coming up. Must be just doing a lot of calculations, I would say. Yeah, but handy having the phone charger. Not particularly from the phone point of view, to be honest. Although obviously it's there to charge the phone. But power the Hero 5 as well. We've had a really hot day today. It's been really warm. And it looks like we're going to get a little bit of rain as a result of. A bit of a shame. Actually, I went to put flowers on my dad's grave today, and the dog lost his mojo again. While we were up there was some people, and they can't have been close. You know, they must have been half a mile to a mile away, and they must have been shooting or something. But he heard it and lost his mojo again. I had to put him in the car. Poor little fella. Poor little fella. Hooray! Hey, it's come up. 103 miles to go. We're now extremely happy, and that happened at about 10 miles, so if anybody else has that problem, give your bike 10 miles, it should be fine. So yeah, enjoying the bike though. Nice bike. I'm starting to get more used to it now. You know, what I've noticed is the more effort you put into it, the more you get out of it. You know, pottering about on it, you know, it prefers to be, you know, slung about a bit, like. Now, whether that's because of the wider back tyre or whatever, I don't know. But the 750, you know, you could. That was just, you know, a lot easier to ride. Like, I'm not saying this is difficult to ride, it isn't, but I think the more you put in, the more you get out. Now that could be just suspension setup. Maybe I need to get that set up a bit. Like I say, I'm not an expert at these things, but yeah, like I say, the 750, obviously no adjustments on that from the suspension point of view, apart from the old, what do you call it, the old preload, whereas this has got rebound and compression damping on the front and rebound damping on the rear as well as the preload, of course. Yeah, everything seems to be working fine anyway, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing. I think something that I might have done shortly is a quick check of the throttle position sensor. I was looking at a video on YouTube. Where else do you watch videos these days? Yeah, some guy setting up his TP sensor on a GSXS 1000, a naked one, and you know, he said it made a difference to the snatchiness of the throttle. Not that this is massively snatchy, but you do notice it sometimes, and apparently they had improved it on this model, so you'd expect not a lot at all there. But when you're on a bumpy road, it can be a bit, you know, unnerving. You know, the throttle does tend to react a bit quick, like. So we're nearly home, so we'll say our goodbyes, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. So if you like the video, click the like button. If you didn't like the video, click the like button. Either way, subscribe. I'd like more subscribers, if that's okay. I'm starting to think that nobody likes us. So hopefully we'll see you soon, so ride safely everybody. Peace.